What's up, boys and girls? That's right. You know where you are? You're in the Barefoot Kitchen. You want to know why? Because I cook barefoot all the time. Once I'm in here, the shoes are off. That's another story. I trash them shoes, and I'm relaxing, kicking back in my kitchen, tearing it up. What I've got for you is some nutrition advice today. So, boys and girls, men and women, this is where it goes down. This is where it begins, right here in the kitchen. Yeah, you're going to get a better body by working out. You are. But this is where it starts. And if you don't have this, coupled with that, it's not going to work. Trust me. So, I wanted to show you all a few things that I use. A few, not really. There's kind of a lot. I piled up a lot on here. This is basically what I buy for my week of eating. And like I posted today in there, that list is pretty much how I follow. I don't get off of it very much unless I just want to mix up maybe the meats or the vegetables a little bit and change that up. But I stick to it pretty regular, other than my family meals in the evening. Now, I make something special for my wife and kids sometimes because they prefer to eat enchiladas or whatever they want to eat. But for the most part, I stick to mine. So let's get to it. Let me see if I can turn you around here. I don't know if I'll be able to. And no, I can't get this phone to turn around. So I'm going to show you what I got. Basically what I've got here is, for breakfast, I'm going to eat, no, I'm not going to eat these. That was just to throw you all off. I did like Lucky Charms at one time. The kids do, but I can't eat them. So this is what I've got. My quick oats, Bob's Mill. This is steel cut oats. Tastes a whole lot better than me. I enjoy it. I'll eat a cup of that in the morning, first thing. I'll have, let's see where I got. Sometimes I'll change it up, and instead of having oatmeal, I'll have Ezekiel bread, which is a whole lot better for you. It's natural. You're not going to have all those preservatives and stuff in it. That's in the frozen section. You can get that there at any grocery store, pretty much. Of course, you got to have cinnamon to put in your oatmeal. You've got, what else do I got here? I've got my Shakeology, of course. It's my meal replacement. That's my second meal of the day. I usually have my oatmeal first, and then I'll have this, and then I'll have some scrambled eggs. That's the other thing. I've got a ton of eggs. I eat so many that I started raising my own. And for some of you that live in the city, I know it's kind of difficult, but if you live in the country, it is totally worth it. I sell enough to make that, to buy the feed, so it pays for itself. Also, peanut butter. You got to have peanut butter. I put that pretty much on everything, other than maybe some fish, and I'm not sure how that would taste, but anyway. So I buy this by the ton, especially when I'm bulking up. I've got my whey that I buy from GNC, and you can do the research on it and find ones that are better. I just prefer to get a cheaper brand, especially since I'm using Shakeology. I'm not real worried about the type of protein that I get in, as long as it's some kind of whey. Really, you don't even know. You know, you're speculating on which ones are better than others. So this is the one I go with. The guy suggested there at GNC, it's one of the better ones as far as flavor and stuff goes, because I can just put that in water and drink, and it's perfectly fine. I have bought the Beachbody Performance Recover. This is really, really good. I just wanted to try it. You can also have that for your post-workout. It's really good. I've got my BCAAs that I use during my workout. And Energize, my pre-workout. Oh, I didn't get I've also got my creatine monohydrate right there that I use, creatine 5000. I'll take that 5 grams before my workout and then 5 grams after, usually a heaping teaspoonful. Also buy blueberries, frozen. Big bags of green beans or any vegetable that's, to your liking. Frozen chicken breast that are already trimmed. They're usually about 4 to 6 ounces. That's the ones I enjoy getting because it's less hassle. I just grab them, throw them in a container, take them to work. I work in an office where I can use the microwave, so it makes it so much easier for me to just throw them in there, a little bit of seasoning on it. They're ready to go. Also have bought coconut oil, and I put a spoonful in that, usually about a tablespoon, in my breakfast, lunch, and dinner at some point. I'll either put it in my shake and mix it in, or I'll melt it down, put it in my oatmeal, or, just so I get it in there. And then a couple other things. If I'm not eating a sweet potato at lunch with my chicken, I'm having brown rice, okay, or quinoa. Sometimes white potatoes, I try to stay away from them. I'm just starting to introduce that into my diet now, but mostly sweet potatoes. And apples, bananas, stevia I use for sweetener if I need some, or honey. I'll use a little bit of honey. But that pretty much takes care of most of it. Now what I will do, after my workout, I will come right in the house. I'll mix me up some of the whey. I'll make like 1.5 scoops, and I'll shake that up, and then I'll eat 2 of these rice cakes with that. That's a great after workout meal that really gives me some of the energy back and helps rebuild. This is my go-to snack. I eat Greek yogurt like it's going out of style. It's just plain. There's no taste to it. I also use it in place of sour cream, if you ever use sour cream on anything. So what I'll do is I'll take some of this, spoon it in a bowl. I'll put some granola, and this is flavored granola. It's got little chunks of chocolate and strawberry and dried strawberries. I'll put that, spoonful of peanut butter, and maybe a little bit of either Shakeology or the whey protein, the chocolate. And I'll mix that up together and throw it in the freezer. Great snack. So this is how I keep it all cold. I don't know if you've seen one of these 6-pack coolers. These are worth their weight in gold. I found that one on a garage sale website, and went and picked that up for like $50. I think you can get them brand new, 65 to 100, depending on where you get it at. GNC carries them. You can get them there, or you can buy them straight from 6-pack. This is a great thing to have. I dropped my, of course these are my supplement, my fish oil and my lysine that I keep in here. But you can keep four bottles in here, 4 shaker bottles. You can mix your shaker bottle up, stick 2 of them on this side, 2 on the other side. Got another one here. And then all your trays go down in the center. And you can drop your ice coolers, your ice bottles, sorry. You can drop your ice bottles in on the side, or your freezer pack. They come with their own freezer packs because they're slender. They slide in the side of this thing and they fit down over here. So then your trays, you can make these meals at night, the night before, stick them in the refrigerator and just pop them in here, load your lunchbox up, and you're ready to go. And this thing stays ice cold all day long. Really no other way to go. So other than this, the nutrition side of it, you guys need to drink some water. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. I'm drinking up to a little over 1 gallon right now, but when we were preparing for competition, I was up to 2 gallons, trying to help flush my system and make sure I had plenty of water in there. But right now I'm like a little over 1 gallon, gallon and a half, which to most people is a lot. So in order to keep track of that, I have an empty water or old milk jug, or you can buy just a water jug, and when you get finished, just refill it. I keep one of these with me all day long. I keep it in the refrigerator and I pour it into a cup, so I know exactly. Because if you just go and you start filling up a cup, you're not going to top it off each time, and you're not going to know how much you get. So I fill one of those up to make sure I'm getting 1 gallon. You've got to drink your water. If you're going to do anything other than that, like tea, make sure it's unsweet. Add some stevia to it, and then eventually start drinking it without it. I've been drinking straight water for a long time now, and it's done wonders for me. But other than that, guys, if you have any questions about what I'm using here, maybe the recipes and stuff that I'm using, that's just kind of stuff that I apply to my challenge groups, and that's information that I'm going to put in there for you guys to use when you join. So all this is provided for you, and sometimes you have to go and research all this and find this on your own. I'm going to give this all to you so that it makes it easy for you. This is what works for me. You can tweak it, you can make it work however it is that it works for you, but like I was telling some of you, I'm running up to like almost 3,000 calories with what I'm eating a day. And I'm following that meal plan that I gave you exactly. That's what I do every day. So any other questions y'all may have, drop me a line, send me a message, give me a call, whatever it takes. I want to help you guys get results. So as far as nutrition and hydration, that pretty much covers it for here. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the supplements and what you do and do not need. Some of you may need some of you may not even care to use some. You can do a lot of it with food, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. So until then, overcome your fears, push play every day, get it done. Talk to you soon.